Hey, Aries, welcome to your reading. I'm going to be taking a look at your current energy, where you need to direct your focus, some help that you could find at this time, some hidden potential that you are aware of or that you may not be aware of, something that you need to eradicate from your life, the lessons to be learned, and then a message from Spirit. So let's go ahead and get the center of the reading for the message of Spirit. So the North Node, interesting because we have the North Node moving into your sign, I think in July, I believe it is. So this is all about your destiny, what you were put on this planet to become, what you were put on this planet to do in this life. This is about pushing forward, breaking out of norms, and like I said, following your destiny. You got house 12 at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, you have your North Node in the 12th house, okay? Like me, I have my North Node in Aries in the 12th house, actually, so that's kind of funny. So, that's all about spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrifices, service, healing, etc. So maybe your destiny is in some regard with spirituality. Maybe you need to become a healer. Maybe you are a healer. Maybe you need to become a guru. Maybe you need to become a tarot reader, an astrologer. I don't know. There could be so many different things. So let's go ahead and take a look. But there's definitely something that you're needing like spiritual work on, possibly. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse for your current energy. So maybe a little triggered, maybe a little pissed off, or possibly in your emotions for whatever reason. If that's not the case, then you're just not saying something that you want to say, or it's possible you're not thinking with your logical mind. Maybe you're not supposed to. You have the High Priestess for where you need to direct your energy, which is 12th house energy. So this is about your intuition. Maybe that's why. Maybe you realize that you're actually needing to focus more on your intuition as opposed to your logical mind. Help that you could find right now, 4 of Cups in reverse. I feel like this is probably from yourself, needing to get yourself out of a pity party. I feel like you need, I'm getting like Uranus energy kind of, but I feel like you're needing to progress in some way. The North Node is about progression. The North Node can be about like pushing towards something. And I feel like if you have felt down and out, disappointed, if you've kind of been throwing this pity party for yourself, I feel like there's something that could possibly get you out of that. Maybe just you. The 9 of Cups for hidden potential that you may or may not be aware of. Okay. This is your ability to expand your consciousness. So this is Jupiter and Pisces, your ability to, I don't know. I mean, Jupiter is the guru, Jupiter is the teacher, and we have Pisces here, and this is where you need to direct your energy. So there's something definitely to be said about this 12th house energy. Definitely needing to focus on maybe self-sabotaging behaviors, needing to listen to your gut more, maybe getting more in tune, maybe needing to meditate a little bit more. The 5 of Wands in reverse for what you need to let go of. You may need to fight for something. I'm not really sure yet. Hold on. The Tower for the lesson, needing to let go of things when it needs to be let go of. Okay. So let's take a look at that Queen of Swords in reverse. Ooh, the 3 of Swords, the Chariot in reverse, and the 10 of Wands in reverse. I just can't deal with this right now. I can't deal with this right now. It seems like there's something that is breaking your heart, or is kind of painful, and you're having a hard time possibly addressing it, or you're having a hard time making a decision on something because you may feel like something's just very forced. Okay, maybe you're in a relationship that feels forced. Maybe you keep trying to push through whatever pain this is when you actually need to sit with it and you need to address it. Because it's like this sense of something's triggering you, right? Or something's making you upset, and you're trying to logisticize it when it's actually an emotional problem. And you can't always fix emotional problems with the mind. They have to be dealt with through the heart space, through the spiritual space. And if you take a look here, you see that the Queen of Swords in reverse is not looking at that 3 of Swords. So there's almost like something that you don't even want to acknowledge. You don't even want to deal with it. For some of you, it could be some heartbreak that you caused somebody else as well, okay? And you may not be wanting to address it because you're just pissed off. It's like, I don't have time for this. This is ridiculous. This is pish posh. This is like, yeah, I don't have time for this. I have better things to do kind of energy. It's like you're kind of stubbornly just allowing something to disconnect. You're stubbornly kind of allowing something to fall to the wayside, either because you're heartbroken or somebody else is heartbroken and you feel like it's ridiculous. You're like, well, this is fucking ridiculous. You're being ridiculous, Like I said, for some of you, you're the one that's heartbroken, but you're just like, I don't want to deal with this right now. I have too much going on. Like, you're just kind of stumped or stuck there. So the high priestess, for where you need to direct your energy. Tell me about that high priestess for Aries. The king of swords in reverse. Page of pentacles in reverse, ace of wands. Stop thinking. Stop thinking. All right. What I tell you about thinking, Aries. Just kidding. The three of pentacles, the four of swords. Okay. The high priestess, king of swords in reverse, page of pentacles in reverse, and the ace of wands. I heard just forget it. Like, I'm not saying that like you can't come back to a situation later, but it seems more like you just need to keep quiet about something, And I don't know, why is that? The king of pentacles, because you need to focus on your money. There are other things that you maybe need to focus on. It's like there's something in regards to your intuition, or there's something in regards to like your gut, or there's something in regards to even spirituality, possibly. And it's like you're needing to shut up for a minute. Like, and I feel like you're probably doing that anyway with the Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're needing to be on your own for now, right? And that doesn't mean like you can't hang out with family, hang out with friends, but it feels like the sense of needing to kind of retract and be alone because you haven't really learned everything that you could have from the situation. And there's some kind of inspiration there. There's inspiration to build a business. There's inspiration to kick ass at the gym. There's inspiration to learn something that you never really realized about yourself or about people in general before. And there's something about you needing to kind of go within and kind of be on your own and do a little less talky. You know what I mean? Because there's something to be had there. Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. I gotta be real with you. Okay. Now, if this is you throwing your own self a pity party, you gotta stop. You gotta stop, because I feel like this isn't the first time. Okay. I'm gonna give two different stories because I'm getting two different stories. If you keep throwing yourself a pity party and you realize it's really not doing you any favors, or you're throwing a pity party because you're trying to get sympathy, or you're trying to create drama, or you're trying to get somebody to talk to you, it's like, okay, I feel like Spirit's saying, yeah, you've done that enough. You've done that enough. How many times are you going to go around in circles? Now I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And it's like, maybe you need to take a step back, or eight of cups, 8 steps forward, and go be alone for a minute and figure out why you keep doing that, or why you keep trying to accumulate some kind of attention by playing the victim card, or by, well, poor me, or whatever. Now, for others of you, okay, if you have somebody in your life that is constantly stirring up drama because they're fucking bored, or because they have nothing better to do, or you have somebody that's trying to emotionally manipulate you because they're bored, it's like somebody that doesn't have anything better to do. It's like you have to remove yourself from that situation. You have to. Because sometimes it's not about how we can make our life better by adding people and things and money and whatever into our life. Sometimes we can make our lives better by subtracting, taking something out. And I feel that's the only way that you're going to find that light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Because it's kind of, I don't really know which one you are. I don't know if you are the person that is like stirring up drama because you're bored and you need to go like think about things in a corner, or if you're the one getting the rebuttal from a person that's doing this to you. Because like I'm getting in this, if you're not this person, there's somebody else that's doing this, you're just like, oh my fucking God, like I really don't have time for this. Like that's what it feels like. The 9 of Cups. This is the 9 of Cups for your hidden potential. What's that Temperance in reverse? You will end up, okay. You may be afraid to get rid of someone or something here. I don't know. Maybe they made you happy. Maybe they helped you at one point. Maybe they made you feel really good. Okay, that's great. Now what? Because clearly it's just annoying to you. Like it's annoying to you. And you would have so much more happiness or abundance or self-sufficiency or whatever the case is if you remove this person out of your life, because they're throwing you off your mojo. They're throwing you off balance, whatever it is. And you're going to find that this is just constantly annoying for an annoying force in your life. Even if it's yourself doing this, even if it's nobody else but you doing this to you. Like, it's like maybe you have goals, aspirations, right? We all got goals, right? Well, maybe not everybody, but you know, you got goals, you got aspirations, and then you start to think about the past, and then it throws you off your game, and then in a panic, you do something like go out and get hooked up and sleep with a bunch of people, you know, or you get bored, so you start drama with the next door neighbor, or you get bored and so you try to make your ex jealous on Instagram, you know, whatever it is, whether it's you or another person. But regardless, it's happening. And you're going to find far more happiness, and you're going to find that light at the end of the tunnel if you would stop, or if you would remove that person out of your life, whichever it is. Could be a Leo, okay? It doesn't have to be. But Five of Swords and the King of Wands in reverse, it's like, come on. Like, you know that somebody's in their ego. You know that somebody is playing games. You know that somebody just wants attention. This is like a very passive-aggressive person. You know, or that could be you. Keep that in mind. And it's like, if that is you, if you would get out of your ego for a second, because I'm getting like something has to be removed from your life. It's either a person that has to be removed from your life or your own self-sabotaging behaviors, which can also talk about the 12th house. Because there's something, a part of this that's about your destiny, but it's like you can't move there if you keep attached to whatever this is or this person. Five of Wands in reverse for what needs to be eradicated. All right, we'll take pop out since I feel like that's what it clearly wants me to do. Oh, wow. I'm trying to tell you. Queen of Cups in reverse, Death card. Something is either causing you emotional problems, that's what's throwing you off your balance, or there's something that you need to just simply end with somebody that you do not trust that's causing more issues than happiness. And it's something that has to be removed. And it's like you're fucking tired with that Five of Wands in reverse, and you know it, but it's like you still keep giving this person a chance in your life when I feel like this could all be avoided. Or you keep having this internal conflict with yourself because you want to stir up drama, so you keep taking these risks that are really sneaky, and then people end up hating you, you know, because you're freaking bored, because you're bored and you want to stir up drama or whatever the case is. And for some of you, if it's not you that's doing this, there's somebody that keeps bringing drama into your life, and it could simply be avoided. But it's like, because you keep allowing said person back in, or even if they're not physically in your life and you keep allowing them back into your headspace, your heart space, whatever the case. And I understand, like, we can't control who we love. Like, I totally get it, right? Friend or lover, right? Even family, right? But I feel like this could all be avoided because it's constantly causing you some kind of, like, you hold a grudge, and rightfully so in some cases, but it's just an annoyance to you. It's like a bee sting, right? It's not like, oh God, but it's like, oh God, you know. And it's like, well, let me ask, what is if this is about another person, why is Aries keeping this person in their thoughts or in their life? The Strength, because they really helped you when you were down. Like I said, I'm getting Leo energy again. They really helped you when you were down, or you really relied on this person, is what I'm getting at one point, or you've tried to be strong for this person. So we have the Tower for your lesson. Can I see the Tower for Aries lesson? Something's going to take a lot longer to heal if you just don't rip off the Band-Aid, like truly. Yeah, I feel like somebody keeps playing the victim because something didn't work out and they either want you back in their life or they want to stick around or they're trying to get a reaction from you or whatever it is, but it's just emotional manipulation with them either gaslighting you or playing the victim or whatever the case is because they can't get over their own bullshit and they're having trouble evolving because they're like stuck on something. And it's like when they feel like they can't get you or when they feel like they can't pull you back in, then there's this sense of them trying to like play the like, oh well, I'm just having a really hard time and like blah blah, or you keep giving this person the benefit of the doubt in your own mind and that's what keeps you in this repetitive cycle. And for some of you, if you're the ones that are doing this, don't if you're doing it to another person, right? And like being passive aggressive isn't really going to get you anywhere. It's like if something doesn't align with your morals and your values, if something doesn't align with who you are, and you just keep it around, the universe is going to essentially remove that if it's not for you. And then it's like if you try to put it off because you're trying to control how the situation plays out, or you're trying to keep somebody in your life or whatever the case is, or you're trying to make a point, then it's just going to take you longer to heal and you're like learning nothing. It's like you're going to have to learn the hard way, essentially, is what it is. Tell me about that North Node for Aries. Mm. Okay. The North Node is being clarified by the Judgment in reverse, the Hermit, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. Spirit, God, the universe, whatever it is that you believe in, keeps calling your ass. The universe keeps calling your ass, and you're not picking up because you are too. It's like you're flying around with the bees that stung you in the first place. It's like you're going right back to that little wasp nest or that little beehive, and you're like swatting at it, like still, like, why are you there? Now you got a million fucking bee stings on you, and it's like you don't know where you're going, and the universe is like, hello, you have to stop visiting the beehive. Stop visiting the beehive. It's like you're not hearing the universe, because it's like, when something really annoys us and then it's like really hard for us to get our mind off of it. I'm there with you. It's like when oh my god, it's like when something is annoying, it's very hard to get off of it, right? And sometimes you just need to sever that shit, whatever it is. You just have to sever it. And you're the only one that's going to be able to do this, because you have to like jump out of this tower. This is like, if this is like a friendship or a lover, like this is not built on a solid foundation. What is this foundation built on? Three of Pentacles. What else? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody wants to be your friend or work with you or be in your life because it makes them feel better about them, because you look good on their arm, or because they look good on yours, or because you feed their ego. And I was getting that a lot with that King of Wands in reverse. And it's like, ugh, is that really like what you wanna do? Because destiny's calling, baby. And it's like, it's really asking you to choose what makes you truly authentically happy. Like, I really want, if this is about a person, I really want you to ask yourself, if this person was removed from your life, what percentage of your problems would kind of disappear, or what percentage of your stress would disappear? Now, if you're the one doing this, Aries, okay, other storyline. I feel like you're just trying to get attention, possibly from a Virgo or a Scorpio. Okay, it doesn't have to be that sign or another fire sign, or you're just trying to get somebody's attention. Tell me about that. Judgment. 3 wands in reverse. And you're frustrated they won't choose you, or you're frustrated that they won't give you the attention that you desire. So it's like you're inconsistent. Like 1 minute you're there to try and get their attention, stirring up drama, and the next second you're like pulling back. And it's like you're getting frustrated because you feel like they don't want to reconcile, or you feel like they don't, want to choose you, whether friend, lover, whatever, and it's pissing you off, And it's like you need to focus on your own happiness. Okay. So whichever story it is for you. I'm going to go with the first one, okay, because I don't want to focus on cross-watcher reads. But I feel, anyway, so Aries, I just feel like there's somebody here that just like feels like it's part of their destiny to just have you in their life no matter what, because it feeds some kind of ego, or they like to be like, oh yeah, like I know Aries, or yeah, me and Aries are friends, and it's like, that's weird, right? I just want to see something. Can I get more advice? And this person could also be a hidden enemy that acts like your friend or acts like your lover. Neptune in reverse. I feel like you don't see this person for who they truly are, or it may be revealed to you. Water. Give me one more. Could be a water sign that you're dealing with, or you could have water in your chart. See what your Neptune is in. Jupiter. Yeah, Jupiter is about learning as well. There's that fire and Leo energy. It could be somebody with a Leo placement. But regardless of who it is, I feel like you're definitely going to learn some stuff here. I mean, this is definitely ultimately for your soul growth, but I feel like it's already past its expiration date. And you're going to move forth by subtracting this person, and then that's when your destiny is going to be revealed to you. But first, you have got to get this person out of your life, because you're not seeing them for who they truly are. It's like you do, and you still keep them around because you feel bad for them, because they're always playing the victim, or wah, like poor me, It's like that's your indicator, okay? So Aries, it was an absolute pleasure. If you'd like to book a personal reading, brattytarot.com is where it's at. Make sure that you follow me on all of my social media platforms, which is available on the screen. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.